Okay, today we're gonna talk about some bullshit that just happened. This is the video I kind of recording for like third time. I didn't know how to record it. I was thinking I just do it, kind of like reaction to it. This is definitely a bad news for PSVR2 owners. Sony released some press notes, let's say. There was a lot of article around about, on internet, but here we're just gonna go to the source, so Sony themselves. We've got the note from the Jim Ryan and also the note from the Herman Hulst. So both of them, they're all in the corporate jargon here talking. Anyway, it is annoying. PlayStation London Studio, one of my favorite studios here. Man, what are memories with this studio, especially for PSVR1 owners. VR World was most people's first VR experience, and it was amazing. Blood and Truth was great, so here goes the hopes for it to get remastered or something. They started working on this online game. So many studios, Sony Studios started working on those online games. Half of them got cancelled now. I don't know what the fuck happened. Especially that they had so many single players awesome games even in olden days. That's why I'm saying so many memories. I mean, who would play Get Away again? I cannot even speak properly. I'm angry. Anyway, before I start, some context here. Sony basically cutting down they want to save money, I think. They talking very strangely about it, but also for PSVR2 context, they're not saying nothing about PSVR2. The new resources looks like it's gonna be redirected to the PC and mobile. No word on VR, so I think that's it for it now. I think they giving up. Now, somebody asked me in comment section, why are you not talking on PC support for PSVR2? I think it's great. I do play a lot on my PC, but I think that because it's like a final nail in the coffin, getting PSVR2 working on PC just so they can shift some headsets, and then that's it. I think it's still gonna get supported on PS5, but only by indie studios, kind of like Vita did. I shouldn't make this comparison. You're gonna get angry at me now. Don't unsubscribe. That's just what I think. But anyway, once PSVR2 supports PC, I still can play some games, so fuck it. Now, the photos that doing round today, and it's actually had 2.1 million views, and this is from like 4 days ago. PlayStation London, they say goodbye to Jim Ryan. He's come there. He knew that he's gonna fucking make them lose their jobs, and he still got their smile with them, took photos. They all say bye, probably thank him. I don't know ins and outs. I'm just outside dude sitting in my garage recording videos, so I don't know. But definitely looks like a bunch of very nice people getting fucked over. Now, what we're gonna talk about, let's start from the Jim Ryan maybe. So, this is what he posted today. Like I said, there is a lot of articles, but we're going to the source, it's no point reading what other people said about it. This is coming from Sony themselves, so I'm just gonna read that. So what's going on here is, where am I? Okay, I get around it. So, the PlayStation community means everything to us, so I felt it was important to update you on a difficult day at our company. We have made the extremely hard decisions to announce our plan to commence a reduction of our overall headcount globally by about 8%, or about 900 people, subject to local law and consultation process. Employees across the globe, including our studios, are impacted. Yeah, that's it, are impacted. When I read that, subjected to local law, I knew all of you, my US friends here. Now listen, I knew US people are gonna get screwed over the hardest. And yes, they are. Anyway, because of course, if you work in US, you don't have many rights down there, which annoys me as well. Anyway, those are incredibly talented people who have been part of our success, and we are very grateful for their contributions. So what's happened, of course, during COVID, a lot of companies expanded. It was like a game boom. Everyone, stayed at home, play some awesome games. Like fucking Blood and Truth. And then, of course, we didn't. We went outside again. So not as many, maybe less people playing. Anyway, however, the industry has changed immensely. And we need to future ready ourselves to set the business up for what lies ahead, which looks like they think in mobile games. Anyway, side note, I saw an announcement on from Ubisoft about Assassin's Creed, and they making it live service game with a battle pass, single player game. What the fuck? Anyway, we need to deliver on expectations from developers and gamers and continue to propel future technology in gaming. So we took a step back to ensure we are set up to continue bringing the best gaming experiences to community. Below, I've shared a copy of the email I sent out to the company this morning to provide more context on our thinking. We deeply appreciate support and understanding from the PlayStation community, as those decisions are very difficult. Please rest assured that our plans for recognizing and streamlining are so we continue to deliver the best gaming experiences possible. Just a corporate talk. Anyway, I need to stop saying anyway. Let me have some coffee here. Right, email. That's what he sent. Team, please don't talk like this. It is important to provide you with updates about the business as often as possible. Today, I am writing with sad news through decisions over the past few months about the evolving economic landscape. This is the past few months. That's where this photo come into play again. It's such a dickhead move to like go there and get everyone to say goodbye and probably say thank you to you and then just tell them 4 days after via email that fuck you. Changes in the way we develop, distribute and launch products, and ensuring our organization is future ready in this rapidly changing industry. We have concluded that tough decisions have become inevitable. The leadership team and I made the incredibly difficult decision to restructure operations, which regrettably includes a reduction in our workforce, impacting very talented individuals who have contributed to our success. After careful let me make it fucking bigger here. I've got no glasses on. That's how old I am. That's why I remember playing Getaway. Anyway, after careful consideration and many leadership discussions over several months, it has become clear changes need to be made to continue to grow the business and develop the company. We had to step back, look at our business holistically, and move forward, focusing on the long-term sustainability of the company and delivering the best experiences possible for our community. The goal is to streamline our resources, to ensure our continued success and ability to deliver experiences gamers and creators have come to expect from us. So every time the company talks about streamlining and it's taking a step back, restructuring, being fucking more active, it's just bullshit. So what's happening is they're gonna get rid of other people, of a lot of people, and then other people gonna have to take on their jobs probably, which means just more work for the people who stay in. It happens. I don't want to sound like too negative. All the big company I'm working for, like corporate company, it's all bullshit. They do what they want. Like we all numbers to them. So all this talk, that's like how other people, they don't care. It's just a number. And I know it have to happen for company to exist. Probably for some investors to be happy, for some, CEOs to get their bonuses, maybe for other people to have some jobs. I don't know. I'm just a chef. And a dude who sits here chatting shit. I want to be transparent as possible with you, our partners and our community about what this means. We envision reducing our headcount by 900 people, or about 8% of current workforce. There will be impact for employees across all Sony Interactive Entertainment regions. Several PlayStation Studios are affected. I know that receiving this news will be hard and unsettling, and you are wondering what this means for you. How this email, just the way it's written, just annoys me. I understand maybe they had to do it, but it's just how it's written. Anyway, timelines and procedures for how we approach this will vary based on our location due to local laws and regulations. So like I said earlier, for those of you in the US, all impacted employers will be notified today. So basically, when they allowed to screw people the hardest, they will, because no fucks given. When they not and they have to show that they're doing something or whatever, then they will. So now, see, in US they can just tell them today, and that's it. In the UK, it is proposed that PlayStation Studios London studio will close in its entirety, that there will be reductions in Fire Sprite Studio, and that there will be reductions in various functions across Sony Interactive Entertainment in the UK. So yeah, for some reason they don't like UK anymore. They don't want to be here. The proposed changes mean that we will enter a period of collective consultation before any final decisions are taken. Of course, those decisions will lead to the same outcome. They're doing it because they have to. Now, all employees who are part of the collective consultation will be made aware of the next steps today. In Japan, we will implement our next career support program. Details will be communicated separately. In other countries, we will begin conversation with those who are potentially at risk or impacted as a result of blah blah blah. Right, so for those who will be leaving Sony Interactive Entertainment, you are leaving this company with our deepest respect and appreciations for all your efforts during your tenure. For those who will be staying, we will be saying goodbye to friends and colleagues that we cherished during this process. And this will be painful. Your resilience, sensitivity, and adaptiveness will be critical in the weeks and months to come. This will not be easy, and I am aware of the impact it will have on well-being. Affected employees will receive support, including severance benefits. While those are challenging times, it is not indicative of a lack of strength of our company, our brand, or our industry. Our goal is to remain agile and adaptable, and to continue to focus on delivering the best gaming experiences possible now and in the future. Thank you for your understanding during this difficult period. Please be kind to yourselves and to each other. Jim, do you have to put that at the end? Anyway, and that's now another update from Herman Hulst, head of PlayStation Studios. I used to love when Sushei Yoshida was head of studios. There was so many creative games, so many different experiences, what maybe was made not for money, but for, just for people to play, like Concrete Genie. I think that studio is gone now. Dreams, which Sony just wants to forget about for some reason. Oh, Gravity Rush, all that shit. Anyway, today Sony Interactive Entertainment. Wait, can you see it? Yeah. God, this video is getting too long. Oh, it's all me talking. Hope you're not too bored. Today, Sony Interactive Entertainment initiated a reduction in our workforce, including within PlayStation Studios, and I wanted to talk about the impact we'll have. Those decisions have been extremely difficult, but they are necessary, and I think it's important to be transparent. The US-based studios and groups impacted by a reduction in workforce are Insomniac Games, Naughty Dog, as well as technology, creative, and support teams. Yeah, creative. There you go. Let's make everything generic. I think that's what they was going for. They announced those 10 live service games or something, and then half of them is cancelled now. What's going on? In UK and European-based studios, it is proposed that PlayStation Studios London will close in its entirety. At times, fucking annoying. That there will be reductions in Gorilla and Fire Sprite. Those are in addition to some smaller reductions in other teams. Our goal at PlayStation Studios has always been to make the best games for PlayStation fans. Our global community of studios represent some of the most creative and talented teams within the gaming industry. That's, of course, if you allow them to be creative. PlayStation 5 is in 4th year, and we are at a stage where we need to step back. Oh, the stepping back gets on my nerves. And look at what our business needs. At the same time, our industry has experienced continuing and fundamental change, which affects how we all create and play games. Delivering the immersive, narrative-driven stories that PlayStation Studio is known for, at the quality bar that we aspire to, requires a re-evaluation of how we operate. Also, I wonder if it's got something to do with those 10 live-serving games they announced and then backtracked on it. I don't know. Anyway, man, I got food in corner of my mouth. Pig. Delivering and sustaining social online experiments, allowing PlayStation gamers to explore our worlds in different ways. as well as launching games on additional devices, here we go, such as PC and mobile. Requires a different approach and different resources. So looks like they're gonna put some resources here in PC and mobile. Annoying. To take on those challenges, PlayStation Studios had to grow. We have brought brilliant and successful studios into our family. We have invested in new technology and partnerships. We have recruited talent from across our industry and beyond. But growth itself is not an ambition. PlayStation Studio is committed to continually discovering ways to work together, collaborating and combining our efforts to ensure that we are able to craft games that push the boundaries of play and deliver what you expect from us. We look at our studios and our portfolio, evaluating projects in various stages of development, and have decided that some of those projects will not move forward. I wonder if there was any VR games down there. I want to be clear that the decision to stop work on those projects is not a reflection on the talent or passion of the team members. Our philosophy has always been to allow creative experimentation. Sometimes great ideas don't become great games. Ooh. Sometimes a project is started with the best intentions before shifts within the market or industry results in a change of plan. It's so passive-aggressive, this. So basically, here, this part, it just tells me like people wanted to make something different for people, for gamers to enjoy. Something maybe what's not conforms to norms, something more creative. And basically they said, fucking no, don't do that. You make what we want you to make. So they pulled the plug on it. I am deeply saddened to see talented individuals leave the company. I have so much admiration, appreciation and respect for their work. PlayStation Studios will continue to be a creator-led organization driven by evolving our beloved franchises and bringing new gameplay experiences of the highest quality to our fans. Thank you all for your continued support. So that comes from Sony. Now, so to me, it looks like they want to make more money. They're gonna expand to the PC and mobile, where the money probably is. They never mentioned nothing about VR. I think that's eventually gonna be, the plug will be pulled on that as well. I know it's unpopular opinion, but that's my thinking of it. And it is only video games. So let's don't get too like fucked off about it. I am sad for all the people affected though. And I wanted to say something, closing thoughts, I fucking forgot. But yeah, it's not that great. I can't remember what I wanted to say. Let me think, let me press pause here. Right, okay, I remember my closing thought. So basically what's gonna happen is everyone gonna forget about it. Few more, they're gonna release some good games, some nice stuff gonna happen. This what's happened today, we all can be angry about it. Next week nobody really gonna talk about it. So just to everyone, maybe good luck with finding new jobs, hopefully you will. EO Interactive, they sharing on Twitter that they need 50 people in their studio. I think they got one in England and one in Denmark, if I'm right. I can't remember. Anyway, that's it for today. Sorry for rambling so long. I was thinking that's gonna be the best way to do this video. Didn't want to edit it, just wanted to give my thoughts on it. Just keep in mind, I'm not some sort of industry insider or expert. I'm just a dude who plays video games and do videos on YouTube in spare time. And that's about it. Okay, that's it. Bye.